Alright. So I'm gonna be using the Washington football team. Let me make sure. Import active roster. There we go. Hopefully that works. Okay, let me get this link to the chat.
Select the team you want to join.
And we're going to be doing the football team. I'm excited. I've never used Washington like at all in this game. Maybe once. I've used McLaurin
Start
though.
your season with
McLaurin's
recommended
really
settings.
good.
If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left.
Gonna use a custom coach. Game's really slow right now and choppy for some reason. Hopefully that doesn't disconnect me. I haven't done the strategist one yet. I think that'll be interesting. Oh, we got a viewer. There we go. All right. We're gonna name him PP Poo Poo Check. Wyatt Check. Let me see. Well, let me name him that. PP Poo Poo. What? Profane? What do you mean? Poo Poo PP Poo Poo. What do you mean it's profane? That's so stupid. Alright, alright. Alabama PP. Wait, PP. Poo. There, that has to be. Now, I'm so tired of this, bro. Alright, I guess we're just PP check. Great. So who is watching? It doesn't say. I think that's good enough. Fuck it. PP check. And then league settings. It's gonna be realistic, so we're gonna do sim. Trade deadline on. I'm gonna keep it just human trades. Coach firing off because I don't want to get fired. Cap on. Superstar ability on. Ability edit control. Any player. Relocation disabled. Injury off. Pre-existing off. We might turn injury on, but I definitely don't want pre-existing. Because that's just annoying. Squad stealing on. Career clock. I don't like career clock. I just don't like the way it works, so I'm not going to do that. Off. On field control on. Breakout scenario. We're going to do dev trait regression off because it's just it doesn't, it's like nice in theory, but it also doesn't work because like you could have like you could have a great season as someone and then just regress. It's horrible. 8 minutes 15. I think we'll just leave all this full control now. Pop-ups off. Fill roster off. And I think that's good. That looks good to me. Starting point. I think we'll just do regular season. I don't really want to deal with the preseason BS. Alright. Upgrade players. Holka. Jeez. Alright. Jesus, take the wheel. This team's not very good. I think we can win 7 games. I think 7 games is realistic. Because the football team did win 7 games, so 79 overall. That's not bad. Free agents probably not going to sign anybody because, yeah, guys like Kaepernick and it's just unrealistic to sign them. Not really. Too fair. Eli Apple, Devontae Freeman. I could sign Devontae Freeman though. I don't. Could look at the running game. I know they have oh, not Geis. The new running back. Alex Smith looks like he's the starter. Oh, Gibson, Antonio Gibson. I think he has to be hidden, right? Yeah, of course. He has to be hidden. He's not very fast, but he's not too slow either. He's kind of a happy medium. I was wanting to trade for a guy like Raheem Mostert. I think that's not like a too unrealistic kind of trade to make. Anybody watching? Anybody? Is he still a Niner? He is. Oh, geez, he's an 87. That's a tough trade. Tevin Coleman is a little more realistic to trade for, but he's also, I think, slower and normal dev. Yeah, Raheem Mostert is, like, fast as fuck. I'd give it, like, a third. Would they wouldn't take a third round for Raheem, would they? No. How old is Mostert? 28. Yeah, at that point, it's pretty much like a loan. I'd rather develop running backs. I want to develop this team for the most part because there's not, like, there's not too many realistic trades you can make when the NFL has like no trades all year. Pretty much, it's really dead in terms of trading. Like you get maybe 1 or 2 big deals a year at max. So abusing the trade machine wouldn't make much sense. But let's look at the schemes before we start. Spread. I don't really think I can run a spread offense. Someone's watching. There we go. What's up, BK? Vertical zone run kind of makes sense. Yeah, I think we'll run a vertical zone run, and then probably a 4-3, because we're kind of building this defense around Chase Young. He is the future, but I'm excited to see how Antonio Gibson does for us. I'm kind of really interested to see if I can develop. Oh, I gotta make sure I import the sliders if they're not already in. Would they be in? No, they're not in. Okay, that's weird. Oh, that was easy. Damn. Alright, I'm not going to touch these because these say like they're super realistic, so I'm not going to touch them at all. But I will adjust the things that I do adjust. I feel like false start happens a little much. PI never happens, so I'm just going to leave it on. Blocking the back. Grounding off just because it doesn't work well in this game. Roughing. I'm going to turn roughing off. Yeah, I'll turn it off. I'm going to turn it off. Alright, so grounding and roughing are off. Just because I don't want to deal with them in this Chise. Alright, I think we're ready to go. I don't think there's much to do. Alright, Eagles football team. I think this is the actual year. Like, I said start in regular season. I don't think that would take me to 2021. So we should be playing the Eagles again in the last week, yeah. Oh yeah, this is the run-of-the-mill schedule. So I'm excited to see how this team does. It's gonna be Alex Smith. It's gonna be Alex Smith starting us off, no doubt. Really excited for this team. All right.
Today,
Here we go. Alex Smith will be
Maryland.
starting in week 1. A little unrealistic, but injuries aren't on, and I'm not going to deal with
Week
injuries,
1
so.
of the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's do it. All right, nothing doing for the Eagles. Oh, there's Jason S. Let's go, Jason S. All right. Yeah, I don't like code suggestions too much, but I'm gonna like stray from them at times to mix up the run schemes and the subs. But I'm gonna stick to the general principle of it. As Gibson does nothing on the first. Well, he gets 2. Gets 2 on the first run there. Am I sound good?
Take a look at this draft class from this offense, and they went defense with their first round pick.
Yeah, and you and I both know there were a lot of good players on that list, but this was a defense that was in need of an infusion of youth.
I want to change the audio balance if I can. Can I change that? I don't know if I can. All right.
And that's what they got.
All right, here we go.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
The audio is kind of loud. I can change that. Settings. Volume. Oh yeah, the master volume's at 100 for some reason. That's annoying. Here, we'll put it on 35. There, now let me see. Hello, testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3. There, now let me see. Hello? Yeah, that's better. That's way better. Oh, what's a bad pass? Alright, so I kinda get like what these sliders are about now. That was a really bad pass. Alright, that was some growing pains for sure. I'm used to just. Oh, you can't hear me? Hello? Oh no, they can hear me. Okay, great. Alright, growing pains, but we're gonna punt it away. We're also not gonna be going for it in, too unrealistic situations. We'll try to keep it, what would a normal NFL coach do? I'm just gonna serve a really good field position for the Eagles. Yeah, I'm just used to running like the Chise plays and dominating the computer, so this is gonna be kind of tough, I think.
So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive.
Let's see what the Eagles do here. Oh, geez, nice defense. Our defense is, like, kind of underrated in how good they are, I would say. But, a lot of people think the Redskins have one of the best defenses in football, so. Got 5 seconds to snap this. Gonna give it to Gibson up the gut. Oh, there's a big run. That's our first, really nice play of the game here. Antonio Gibson, he's gonna be a big option for us. Yeah, this playbook is so limited when you put on Coach Jess. I don't know why. Like, I have an entire playbook and they just don't give me any plays. Pretty annoying. Alright, the inaccurate Alex Smith right now.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Smith. And that is incomplete.
Real struggle right now for us. It's just, I mean, we obviously aren't in a comfortable situation, quarterback-wise. Yeah.
Out of the gun, Smith.
Oh, McLaurin comes back to get it, and that's a first down. Yes, it is. There we go.
10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
How's the sound doing now?
Now gets a connection, maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out
Oh my
of it?
God.
Now it flips the other
This
way
is
too when you
this is real tough.
In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Now an option play on second down. And he's gonna go
Alex
down.
Smith is
They
having
get to
a
it.
bad day right now.
Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job.
All right, here we go.
Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Third and long, it's Smith.
All right, that'll move us up 6 yards and set up a field goal attempt here for Dustin Hopkins. See if we can make it. I'm not used to kicking on this meter, but I nail it. And it's 2-0 football team. Okay, not a bad start here. All right, so 3-0. It's been there's been some a few rough plays here, but we're gonna continue the run balance. Haven't gotten Terry McLaurin involved. Something I would like to do is get McLaurin involved. Gibson looking for space there. He's averaging 5 a carry, but he only has 1 play. So, yes, we're gonna come out in a pass set here. Actually, yeah, we're gonna run that pass play. And that is just the inaccuracies of Alex Smith right now. We want to use our quarterback. He's not really permitting that. And on 3rd and 9, we're gonna pound with Gibson and get 3. So that'll set up a punt. Tressway is going to kick it in the land over Sky. Yeah, it's not a bad punt. Set him up at the 20-yard line, 21-yard line. So in terms of quarters, you know, not the best. We're not, you know, we're not producing like crazy, but we're getting used to things. We're figuring out, you know, how we're gonna have to run this team and stuff like that. Antonio Gibson in the backfield, and he'll get 2. So, you know, the growing pains are there.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able.
There's Logan Thomas. He can't power his way to the first down. So we'll set up a 3rd down and 1. 3rd down and manageable. Very manageable.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And McLaurin, there he is for his, I think that's his first catch of the season. We're very, very excited to get Terry McLaurin involved in this offense.
A little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage.
So it's going to be a handle for Antonio Gibson. He'll get 3 yards.
Right there, and they pick up the first down.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and
And hanging out on this wing set, but now we're gonna move into a single back set. And they're bringing something. Looks like, or at least the box is stacked out. Try a tight end play. Yeah, see what this goes.
Here's Smith.
There's McLaurin, sure-handed. He's gonna be big for us, I think. He's gonna have a big, important year for us. Gonna stack out the box, see what we can do, see what we can get. And Gibson is gonna power his way to a 1st down here. That's very good.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Play action here. Oh, he's open and overthrown and nearly picked off, but it's dropped by the cornerback.
2nd down.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Smith. And he takes a shot on
Just
the
gonna dump that
release.
away.
This will be
Been,
incomplete.
you know, we're getting, Smith has been involved, but he's just not playing well. 5 for 12. Game manager stats for sure. There's Antonio Gibson. That's a big play. So not all bad, but
It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call
run an
this
RPO.
immediate.
McKissick's gonna get a run. McKissick gets to the outside. That's about 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have
Not a
some
bad
options
play
on 2nd and short.
for JD McKissick.
Decided to hand it off
All
that
right.
time on the pass option.
Let's see what's going on here.
Gave it inside. Nice steady game.
RPO power
8
peak.
yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's Smith.
There's Terry.
Complete to his
That's his,
receiver,
I think, 3rd reception, maybe 4th of the game.
as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
Heavily involved.
Washington with their first
Scary
trip
Terry.
to the red zone thus far. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18.
Another handoff to Gibson. He's been very involved in this game, and you know, not too bad, not too bad. But we're gonna take him out.
You're now doing the dictating on defense.
We got JD McKissick.
Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert.
Not a huge fan of McKissick, but
That nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
get some yards there. That's a nice little gainer.
He's gonna get 4 out of this.
5 yards, 4 or 5 yards. There we go.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Washington on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This time it's 3rd and 3.
And 3rd and 3 here. Not loving this. Here we go. Snap.
Operating from the gun. Smith.
And incomplete. Tried to force it to Logan Thomas there.
Normally being a big body
Didn't work
receiver
out.
plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit.
They want us to go for it.
But in this
I
case,
don't like
it
the
was
luck.
timed really well.
I'm gonna call timeout.
Free from his grasp.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Alright. We're gonna line up to kick a Dustin Hopkins field goal. We've been in control of a very close game. And oh, Hopkins whiffs. Short field goal.
And this score will stay right where it is.
So a chance for us to take control, and we just don't do it. We're gonna try to
And we drop you into
elevate the
start of
passing
this
game
next
here now
possession in a
with
3-0
Alex
ball
Smith
game.
at the helm.
On 1st down, it's Smith.
Logan Thomas, that's complete. That's moving the ball. He's 8 for 16, 75 yards. You know, that if you want realism, you know, that's kind of realistic for Alex Smith, as Gibson has been so involved in this ball game today.
Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball and puts it right out there for the nice pickup. Just about every quarter.
And Logan Thomas, he's got a nice little target. What is that? Is that a face mask out of
In
bounds?
this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back.
Unnecessary roughness, illegal hit out of bounds, maybe?
To be a nice play.
Yeah, I'll take it. Puts us on the 18, so, you know, now that we're solely in the passing game, we're moving and grooving. What are the odds they're blitzing those linebackers? They are. Which means Sims is wide open for a touchdown. There we go.
Washington is able to stretch their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime.
There we go.
They got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well.
So that feels good. Oh, and they're going to turn the ball over somehow or way. I don't know what went on there. I think it was a fumble. And we're going to line up to kick with Hopkins. This one looks perfect. It is perfect. And we're going to be 13-0. After the first half. So, you know, it was 3-0 with like a minute and 40, and then suddenly, you know, they really let us take control. That was real mismanagement on the Eagles' part. And now we have a chance to kind of put this game on ice. I mean, not yet, but you know, if we have a few nice drives, I don't see how we would lose this.
Just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made by Jake Ryan.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Gibson, you know, he's been involved, yet it's been a silent game. Sims is open, and he's going to cut down the sideline to the 40-yard line. Alex Smith, it's a pedestrian game for a lot of people on this offense, except maybe for, like, you know, Thomas and McLaurin, but we're winning, and that's big. And that's a 1-yard gainer. It's, you know, 29 yards. That's been not ideal. I could definitely say. Smith, you know, he's had some really accurate passes. You know, and considering he started the game like 1 for 5, he's been really accurate as of, you know, kind of late. And complete to Logan Thomas.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much.
We're gonna look at it. Yeah, we're not going for this. So another indecisive go for it situation, but with the way the Eagles aren't scoring, I'll take making it a long 2-possession game if we can hit a D-Hop field goal here. It's been a busy day for Dustin Hopkins. That's no doubt there. He's good. He's 3 for 4 at this point. Yeah, 10, 13, 6. Yeah, 3 for 4. So not a bad day, but I would have liked him to hit the only short field goal he's done is the one he whiffed on. So yeah. Oh, and that is a misread coverage by Alex Smith, and wow. So a 16-0 game becomes a 16 to what I assume will be 13 game. The pad is good. Yeah, we really lost our bearings on this game, and yeah. So some struggles now.
Still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
And Gibson, you know, if he's not going to find space, I think we're going to have a lot of trouble winning this game. You know, finishing out this game. Alex Smith, he only has that one bad pass. We're not going to, you know, lean away from him just because of it. But And that's complete to McLaurin, who's going to fight for the yardage and get the first down.
Eyes in the wrong place, but you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Pocket is collapsing here.
Chased out left. He'll air this one.
And Sims, what a play! Smith throws it on the run, and Sims comes back to get it. That's a big play for the football team here.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to
That
the
isn't.
offensive
That's an
line.
impressive little go-get-it kind of play.
But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Is Gibson, he's just continuously not finding space. He had one big run, and that is... I think he had like 25 when that happened, so in terms of, you know, space, there's none. Bryce Love hits the field for the first time and maybe the last time today
And stacked him up.
in this little set here.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Smith.
Sims is wide open, and he's going to take it to the fourth quarter.
Just shy of the 5.
We're at the 6-yard line on the doorstep.
A good pickup there. 26 yards.
So first and goal to start the fourth quarter.
Not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping
In
this
play
up.
action, looking for Log Tom for the touchdown.
And he takes it in.
On and out, we're out. That's a big play for Log Tom.
From 6 yards away.
So the Eagles do drive down and make it a 3-point game. This is a close game. This is a game where we can lose it at any instant here.
Smith on first down.
McLaurin, he's been a big option today. You can't understate how big
The 35.
the having of Terry McLaurin for us is. He has 61 yards, 6 receptions. It's, you know, that's something we can expect from him. You know, we don't expect too much involvement just because of the situation. Bryce Love, that's a nice little run. First run of his career. First play of his career. First touch of his career, I should say.
Yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
But we're going to get him out of the game.
That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Maybe McLaurin open on the sideline here.
Operating from the
Could
gun.
be not. And incomplete. He kind of forced it.
Maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Washington on
Here we
third
go.
down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 7.
Oh, we're hoping Thomas can maybe split this if it's a cover 3. Yeah, perhaps. And, you know, Sims didn't keep his stride, and that's going to be picked off.
They need it. It's intercepted.
Doesn't work as an arm punt because that's a 38-yard line definitely wouldn't have been the starting point.
To right around the 30.
And we're going to play out this game. He's definitely going to play out this game. All right. So Carson Wentz out on the field trying to get a game-winning or at least a go-ahead drive here.
After the INT, here's Wentz.
And that is tipped away by Morrow.
He couldn't hold on through the contact.
Wentz having a bit of a better game than Alex Smith. No doubt.
Safety in the NFL, corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners been really busy in this game.
Oh, and Wentz is going to take off, and no one's near him.
Been some good numbers put up against him.
That'll get him to the 40-yard line. They're in plus territory.
He needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time
It's a good play.
situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's...
Oh, no.
Oh, it's a fumble. They're going to call that a fumble.
Washington had
Recovered by Allen. I don't believe that's a fumble. Is it a fumble? What? Let's see. Let's get a good look at this here. Arm forward, tipped away, called a fumble, recovered by the football team. I don't think it's going to stand if it does get challenged. This is weird. This is really weird. Alright, we'll take what we can get, and we'll take the football more importantly. McKissick is going to get a 1-yard gain.
Not much there, only a yard.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun.
We're looking for McLaurin. We're going to find Terry McLaurin. Another play in what's been a massive game for him. That is a huge play for scary Terry McLaurin. And we're trying to ice out this game. Gibson and McKissick lined up in the backfield. We're going to take it under the 320 and then snap it. It's a weird run by Gibson. He's going to get 4 yards. That's a good gainer. I'll take it.
He's brought down at the 9. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker.
All right.
Back out in the backfield, out in some open space.
Here we go.
The linebackers nowadays,
I don't know if I want to run a shovel option with A. Smith.
What a nice play he made there in the open field.
McKissick is going to run it. He gets stuffed up. 2-yard gainer.
The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession.
All right, we're going to take it to the
Tough to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
warning. So a first down doesn't win it, but it puts us in a better situation. A touchdown pretty much wins it, and that's what we're going for here. We're going to be looking for the main targets. A side hole! Terry McLaurin! He is on the board. That is a touchdown, and that is absolutely big. It's 32-20, pending the PAT by Hopkins. It's good.
It's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy.
All right, and now we're well on our way to a victory. Tressway is going to kick it into the land over Sky. That'll be a touchback. Philly's got all their timeouts, so, you know, hypothetically, if they get a quick score here, kick it off, they got the timeouts to stop the game. But it's a long road coming back from something like this. Down 10, 2 minutes. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, they'll get some yards. I think, yeah, they're going to be going a lot of hurry here. I'm going to just back up the defense. Man, he's wide open. Can't keep him in bounds. So they're already at midfield here. I don't know if they're gonna... I don't know if the computer is even smart enough to know to go for a field goal and then kick it, or if that's even in their strategy. But they're in field goal range now. They could definitely kick it. They're not kicking it yet. But we're not getting any stops either, for the record. Out of bounds, that's a loss. That's a loss, or a lateral nothing. Yeah, out of bounds, okay.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now Wentz. Jeffrey reels it in over the
They're not
middle.
calling timeouts.
And they're
Now
gonna
would
have
be a
another
really good
first down
time.
as the tackle's
I'm gonna
made
bring some
at
pressure.
Washington's 9-yard line. 20-yard line. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to
What
get
are
it
they gonna
done and
do?
get it
Are they
done
gonna kick the
fast.
field goal now?
That'll be a pickup of
They
10
could
as
totally
they
do
try to
that.
recover
They're
from
going
this
for the
10-point
TD.
deficit. So not quite a first down just yet as they
No,
come
they
up
they.
on
I'm not
second
even gonna
and
play
less
run
than
because
a
why
yard.
they'd be stupid to keep that on the ground? Yeah.
Wentz to throw. This is
And he's in. Fulgham scores a big TD.
Here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's
All
when
right.
you put your leapers and your flyers
So we're
on
up by
one
3,
side,
48
get
seconds.
the
I don't
high
think they're
and hope
gonna.
the
I don't
guys
know
can
if they're gonna go
On the
onside
outside
here.
to get that hands team ready.
No doubt about
Computer's
it.
hard to
And the lead
gauge
is
in this
down
game,
to a
especially
field
with how
goal
stupid
now.
it is. But we're up 3.
Makes this Washington
But they're gonna go onside right now
So this
with
drive
all their
spans
timeouts,
7 plays.
which is probably not a dumb
In
idea.
the end zone.
Harmon just recovers it. That was really close and very recoverable by the Eagles, I should say. All right, I'm gonna make them use the timeouts, at least 2 of
I
them.
know we've brought analytics into the game.
McKissick,
Someone has said here that the data says
run
that
it.
when a team
That's a
is
nice run.
expecting an
That's a
onside
4-yard
kick,
run.
80%
Better than
of the
anything
time,
Gibson's had
the team
in a bit.
expecting it, they
At
do
least in the run
actually
game.
get
He's
the
been
ball, which is what we saw
not too
here.
bad in the passing
I
game.
just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the
Well, we
time
got some
you win the
viewers. Here we
game.
go.
I'm still waiting to see that
So
number.
we're looking for a first down here. Risky pass, but it's completed to Antonio Gibson. He's been nice in the passing game.
Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
That is a big play. And now we have a chance to really put this game on ice. We're going to come out in our favorite ace double wing. And we're going to run a stretch. We're going to give the ball to Antonio Gibson. He's been very involved in this game. And here we go. Gibson is going to get the first down, and he's going to get to the 14-yard line, and the football team is going to win their first game of the season. This is a huge win. This was a hard-fought win. Nobody really shined too hard in this game. We had a lot of guys very involved, and McLaurin had a nice day. McLaurin, I think he was pretty much perfect. As Smith is going to sit on the ball, and the football team is 1-0.
I do get a kick out of seeing a team kneel down at the end of the game in
That's
victory
big.
formation and wrap
That's
one
very
up,
big.
because most of the time a kneel down is not a good thing in football. In this case, it's the best thing for the team that's winning.
Best thing week 1.
So 1-0, that feels very good. That was a tough game. The sliders are definitely, I like them. I haven't played on sim difficulty in a while, and sim kind of, increases the parity between I skills, and I have a lot more skill than the computer, obviously, because the computer doesn't know what they're doing. So it was interesting, and it was fun.
Yeah, this is the
That's a big
exciting
win.
time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Washington, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona
All right.
Cardinals.
We're gonna
Meanwhile,
back
for
out.
Philadelphia, they go down to defeat here in
Take a look at the
opener.
stats, McLaurin.
And now
Oh
the
yeah,
chance
see
of
Gibson
redemption
had a nice
next week
little
at home against the
game. I
Los
think
Angeles Rams.
he probably had 50 yards in the receiving game.
And for Charles
I would have
Davis,
to
our
assume.
entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm
Let's
Brandon
see.
Gaudin, saying so long, everybody.
All team 32 yards. Okay, Logan Log Tom, Steven Sims. Look at that. That's a nice little game. Only 5 people caught receptions of the entire team, but that's a nice game. We had the lead. I think the entire game. We were in control and we held on. So. So it's a big dub. Get some development there. I think we're good to move on here. We play Hopkins and Cardinals next week. All right, we're gonna take it forward. All right. Arizona Cardinals. We're 79 overall. That's not too bad. All right. '79. Oh shit. Oh my goodness. My TV fell. All right, we're good. We are good. All right, I'm gonna play one more game, and then I'm gonna call it a day for this stream.
Today, from State Farm Stadium.
All right, here we go. Cardinals ball. They don't do anything on their first drive here. We're gonna take the field.
On the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Let Terry cook. A lot of people saying let Terry cook. We're gonna let Terry cook. See if he is open off. Oh my God, that is a dismal pass by our quarterback Alex Smith. That is just horrible. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. Yeah, nothing open. I don't know. We came out in two passing sets in a row. Didn't work. 3rd and 10. Got a pass now. All right, here we go. First look is probably scary. Terry McLaurin. Pocket collapses and Alex Smith is decked in the backfield. So we do not progress the ball at all. As Tressway is going to kick it into the Glendale Dome. And Arizona is going to get really nice field positioning at midfield here. Let's see what these Cardinals can do. Nothing. Jeez, that is stagnant. Very stagnant.
As the offense gets ready to take over the football. On first down, Smith. And that'll be complete to the running back Gibson.
All right.
No gain, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch.
Yeah, let's calm down with the game right now. Let's get the running game involved here. Antonio Gibson.
To get it to him, he can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
I'll get 3 yards. That's not a bad first run. 3rd and 8. Sprinkle in motion. And Gibson. Yeah, he's a little short, but we're going for this. We're going to go no huddle, try to catch him off guard here. And here we go. And Gibson is going to be stuffed, so that's another rough little drive there. That is really unfortunate.
At their own 20-yard line. Here's Smith. On first down.
And tight squeeze, and that was nearly picked off.
That's knocked down and incomplete.
Alex Smith has yet to throw for a yard.
Intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
And he's on a bait into the quarterback, and we're going to go down. He's got his X Factor. That's going to be a little tough to deal with.
Jones picks up his second sack of the
Yeah.
afternoon.
When I watch Chandler Jones play for the Arizona Cardinals, I actually get a little bit jealous because he does his job as well as anyone in the league. He's played 64 games for Arizona.
Gibson, he's going to have his first really nice run of the game.
That's just under 1 per game.
And it'll set up a Tressway punt.
Will not only keep you on the field, but also garner you a lot of honors. But they got off the field
Way
on third
kicks
down.
it into the Glendale sky. And they're going to have... They've had a ton of nice field position here. They've had many opportunities to score. We haven't had any opportunities to score. And they'll finally get that ever-elusive first points of the game.
Ball will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Here we go. Antonio Gibson
On first
is
down.
going to get a big carry here. Gibson's got space. Gibson is going to take it
And down
to the 27-yard line. That's a huge run for Antonio Gibson.
Washington, 48 yards. And runs like that with explosiveness. That's what this
That
rookie
is
can
a
bring to the
very
table.
nice run
Add
there.
to it speed, patience, vision. A rookie has all of that. That's usually a veteran.
And what is the call here? I can't imagine.
Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the
Offensive
offense.
holding? I think they're going to decline that, yeah.
So they will take these
So the sack stands. It's not very good.
Takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
On second
Antonio Gibson, he's had such a great game.
run down inside the 30.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball.
3rd and 13 now.
Body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And that's going to be a loss of a yard. Smith has yet to throw for a yard. He's -1 on 2 completions. Yeah. Here we go.
Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. That kind of
Here
looks like
is the second notable D-hop in this game, and he's going to nail it.
Sniff it out and finish it off.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, Washington 3.
The Cardinals do drive down our throat. We're going to need... We had a a rapid-fire drive the end of the first half of the previous game, and we need one right now, but this is gonna just a dismal half for our quarterback Alex Smith, who, you know, it looks like is the quarterback for the foreseeable future. I'm not rocking with Kyle Allen. Heineke, you know, I'd love to play him, but he's not very high overall. Sims, there he is. That's Sims, and that's our first positive pass of the game. It comes here with 1 minute in the second quarter remaining, and Log Tom is incomplete. McLaurin and a Cardinal could have gone tit for tat.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention
But no one
elsewhere.
came up with that ball. 2nd and 10.
So second down,
Yeah.
still 10 yards to go. Ball
Gibson
over
running
the
at Texas. We're looking for McLaurin though.
throw again.
And it's a tight squeeze. It's PI! A PI! They finally call it.
We do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
That is huge. They never call PI. I am playing the Arizona Cardinals right now, Keith.
Comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call
I'm doing a sim Chise, so it's like I'm trying to be as realistic
just unable
as
to get it,
possible.
and the flag did come out.
And it's a little tough. I won the first game, but this has been a little more of a struggle. Obviously, the Cardinals are a better team. That was an inaccurate pass. Alex Smith it's been rough sailing, for sure. No doubt. trying to get some offense generated, but I will, you know, not happily, but reluctantly settle for a field goal if I have to here. Harmon, he's open. That's a first down. I think we're going to probably conserve the clock here now.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
So,
They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
You know, the passing game, it's been good when we need it to be, but when we don't need it to be, it's been really bad. And unfortunately, you can't just wait for it to come around, and we're going to toss that out of bounds. So it's 2nd and 10 here. We're going to try to set something up. Going to be looking for Log Tom on a streak here, but I want to motion Terry. If I can get to Terry, I want to motion Terry inward. Kind of set the route up a little better. Alright. So Terry's going to play the slot here. We're going to send him on a drag. He's wide open. And he's going to fight for some yards. And we're going to go up to the line quick. We got 2 timeouts. We're going to use them both. Hopefully. Looking for Log Tom. And he's going to power his way in for a touchdown. That's a huge play for Logan Thomas here. It'll make it 14-9, and you know, situationally, you know, you wouldn't go for it this early, but I want to kind of run a different kind of offense, so I'm gonna go for it here. Big play by Logan Thomas. We're gonna look for McLaurin, try to get him 2 points. Tight squeeze, and McLaurin can't hold on, so it's gonna be a 5-point game. I'm fine with that. It was, you know, we wanted to get some extra points while we were. The offensive, the passing game was kind of hot. We're going to get the half ball too, which is nice. I like getting the half ball as opposed to the start of the game ball. And we're going to try to, you know, go a little conservative here, get it moving on the ground again. Gibson's having a great game, by the way. As you can see, 76 yards on 7 carries. Are you still here, Keith? Are you still here? I can't tell. It always says 2 viewers. I never know. It's so not the best. Here we go. He has a man on the sideline. It's Log Tom, and that's complete to Logan Thomas. So Smith is kind of had a I would say, you know, like a similar tempo to his games, if you will. He has slow starts, and then he kind of passing game does, you know, evolve and get used to the team we're playing. That's happened in these last 2 games, and it's really, we're gonna toss this away. I kind of had McLaurin here, would have had to fade him back, didn't want to do that. So
you get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone.
2nd and 10. Probably gonna I'm gonna hand it back to Gibson. He's had a really nice game. He's looking like, you know, if we get him developed, he could be our halfback 1. That's a huge play for Antonio Gibson. He's gonna score a touchdown. He's gonna score a touchdown. That is massive. That's his first career rushing touchdown. Antonio Gibson is showing out. And we're gonna go for 2 again. We're gonna have to go for 2 to make it a 3-point game. Man, that is, Antonio Gibson is just having a game of his career. It's his 2nd career game. All right, Harmon and McLaurin crossing, tight squeeze. McLaurin is gonna catch it. That's a first. That's a 2-point conversion.
So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the
Gotta
game,
love
it seems
it.
like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on
All
your
right.
defense, but the biggest
So,
thing
you
now
know, we were down 14-3 and proceed to score 14 unanswered. That's really nice. Let's see what the Cardinals can do on offense. Oh, they're gonna get a touchdown. See, this is a tough one. This is.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set.
Sorry, my throat's a little. I'm still sick, so This has been a little more back and forth than the Eagles game. We were kind of ahead on the Eagles the entire game. We come out in a passing set here.
On first down, it's Smith.
Tight squeeze. Sims is going to catch it for the first down. Smith is 8 for 10. Going to back up into a pistol set here. Motion out sprinkle to the right side, right wide out slot. Not the slot, but you know what I mean. Gibson, that's a nice little 4-yard gainer. He's 131 yards. This is our first big running performance of the season, and we're going to need a running game. You know, we're going to need a running. That's a bad pass. That's one of the worst passes I've seen in a long while, guys. And they're going to come out here, 3rd and 6 in a passing set, hoping to pick up the first down. Going to send Gibson on the little out route. Incomplete. Yeah, we couldn't get it out. Alex Smith couldn't get out. He doesn't have any quick releases, man, and the absolute twilight of his career. Here is a Tressway boomer. And Pat Pete will get taken down short of the 20-yard line. That's a winner. Let's see what the Cards can do here. Jeez, they're just running it down our throats. So it's been in waves. They've had unanswered points. We've had unanswered points, and now we've got to get cooking on offense. Gibson, that's a 5-yard run, and he's been great in almost every play he's been involved in. But unfortunately for us, we're going to need a big passing play soon enough. And Sims is in. He's going to be intercepted. Alex Smith is going to be intercepted. That's rough. Took a shot, didn't work out, and Cardinals are going to score. It's a 17-point game. This is. Wait. Yeah, it's a 17-point game. Or no, it's an 18-point game rather. Yeah, messed up the math on that, of course. Sims, that is incomplete. Yeah, it's the point where we need a pass, and it's not working. But we've got McLaurin. He's a big option. That's picked. That's picked. This is. It's a rude awakening for the passing game here. As the running game sort of carries us to 17 points, and we're out of this. This game's over. So, that's tough. That's really tough.
Fresh off the pick six, it's Smith. He'll find
Gibson, that's a nice first down.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing.
Has McLaurin been in? Does McLaurin have a catch? No, he has the. Wow. Wow. Gibson chases him down at the 1-yard line. So the impressive game for Antonio Gibson continues, but this has been a total bombing for Alex Smith. Has not been able to complete passes when we need him to. It's unfortunate. Wow. Let's look at the stats here, folks. In what has been a total passing disaster for the Washington football team. We haven't scored recently, and Alex Smith, his numbers don't lie. Look at that rating, 23.9. Gibson, amazing game, averaging 13.5 a carry. And receiving, it's been quiet because the quarterback isn't making the passes. Terry McLaurin, you see, he's our star wideout, 10 yards, 1 catch. So, yeah, that's that. There's nothing to talk about. It's just been. You blame him. Blame Alex Smith. He's the reason. And he just not, they're open. You got to remember, these wideouts are open, and he's just throwing picks. So, yeah, this is a game that has been decided. Just a rude awakening for our offense, for sure. We're going to take Gibson out. He's had a nice game. We want to kind of manage that load and not overwork him by any means. Yeah, we're gonna maybe get Bryce Love involved in the game. I don't know. This is just a disappointing one. You know, we had a real chance to win it. We were leading 17-14, and it just stopped working.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going, and also you motivate your offensive line.
This will end up being a very disappointing loss, and McKissick's not going to go anywhere there. So the underwhelmingness of this team kind of showed that we can't win everything, but we know that. Log Tom is going to pick up the first down.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone.
McKissick gets a handle. 3 yards.
Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field.
The kind of game you just want to get out, right? You want to be done with it.
And that'll be incomplete.
This is a quarterback that he's not hitting the holes when we need him. He's not hitting those tight spots. And we're going to become a run-balanced team for sure. McKissick, that's a nice run. There's been a lot of nice runs today. There's been a game that's not lacking in running skill. And our running core is really working. So that's nice. And it's a big coming out party for Antonio Gibson. Oh my God. That is bad.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and
This is a tough one. This is one that's going to take a little while to recover from. We're going to stop streaming after week 2. Pick up later, for sure. Yeah. I'll take us to the warning. Yeah, it hurts.
He hits like a linebacker. We see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
Sims is going to pick up the first down, and that'll make it so that we can run out the clock on this one. Another great game for Sims, by the way. He's been low-key just a very interesting target for us. But no, this is a bad game. This is, you know, playing on Sim sliders. This is Alex Smith not playing to the standard we have. And we're going to consider, you know, either Kyle Allen or Taylor Heineke. This is something that it's unsustainable as an offense. And so.
They're always hoping that's going to break big and go distance.
Here we go. We're gonna run one more play. Give a
You're
little.
able to do so many things
See
anyway.
if we can get
Coming
before
back to
another
run
reception
essentially the
here.
same play
There
again.
he is.
Continue to
There's
move the
Terry.
ball on the ground,
And the game is
or they
over.
decide to throw the ball now because
Look at that
usually,
stat line.
again, the defense
That's
back
5
there is
interceptions, 1 touchdown.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier.
Yeah, you look at the score summary. That's annoying. That's really annoying. But we have Heineke. We have Heineke and Allen. That's the depth chart. Yeah, look at this. A game that we had kind of taken control of here after the Gibson touchdown. 17 to 14, and we didn't score again. We did not score again. 42 unanswered for Arizona. That interception for a touchdown. This was off of an interception. This is an interception for a touchdown. I think every points they had in the fourth quarter, which is the difference maker. You look at the chart, you know, it was, I think, what, 28 to 17, so we could have come back after the third quarter. And then the fourth quarter, it was all turnover-based points for the Arizona Cardinals offense, or their defense, 2 pick sixes. So that's 17 or 14 right there. But the guys that get dev points, the guys that deserve to get dev points do get dev points. Scary Terry, he's gonna be so nice. I already know he's gonna be so nice. Look at that. He's already an 89 superstar. That's awesome. Antonio Gibson, we're gonna develop the fudge out of Antonio Gibson. I don't know why it says he has none of the downs played. I guess that's a glitch. There's a lot of glitches in this game. But we're 1-1. Season's not over. Don't act like it's the end of the world. We're going to go to the next week. I don't know if we're going to play the next week. Probably not going to play the next week. Okay, so scout college players. We're going to do auto-generated. I'm not really, because I know everybody that's good in the actual class. And that's no fun. Greg Spitzer? Ooh, he's an early first-round talent. He's a possibility. I'll tell you that. We're gonna scout everybody here. Just get the board filled out, kinda. All right, board is filled out. So let's look at the cap breakdown here. I feel like now's a good time to, you know, look at what we could maybe need to shed. Not being Josh Allen. Who's making the most? Yeah, Alex Smith. Sheriff, I don't see a point. We're gonna try to extend Sheriff probably if we can. Landon Collins. There's not a ton of old guys. Kerrigan's looking like a guy to dump. Kerrigan is looking like a guy to dump. Thomas Davis, he's not gonna get any value. Alright, so I think what we're looking at here is an Alex Smith trade. Look, Alex Smith, I wouldn't assume he's gonna retire because I know how this game works. And the fact that he's under contract, like, makes him want to stay. He's a huge cap hit. I don't know when he signed this extension either. But he's not the answer, more importantly, and even if we have him game managing us to a playoff spot, is that really what we want? I kind of want to see if he has any value. Does he have any value whatsoever? Does anybody want this guy? Would anybody take this guy? That's the question. It doesn't look like it. So I'm gonna shove him on the block if I can. It doesn't let me do that in this menu, but I'll do it. I will do it. McKissick, I kind of like the way McKissick played. Not gonna lie. Cam Sims, Steven Sims. We got a lot of Sims. Oh my god. Harmon. No. I kind of want to go after a wideout. I want to... that left side of the offensive line does really freaking suck. And then the defensive tackles are just insane. Jeez. That's insane. That's an insane little defense. Oh my god. Alright. Could we move one of these to outside linebacker if we needed to? Thomas Davis has got to go. He's so old. Let's see if we can trade him. No one wants this guy, do they? There's some yellow interest. Yeah, there's some yellow interest. Alright. See what the Niners would give up. Take a second rounder for him? No way they'd do this. Yeah. How about Davis and, fifth? That's pretty nice. Alright. A wideout. We need a wideout. We don't need a wideout, but I'd like a wideout. I'm kind of interested in Hamler. I like Hamler. Big Hamler fan. Could I get Hamler? Would you do Sims for Hamler 1-for-1? No, you would not. Alright. How about a fourth rounder? Third rounder for K. Yaham. Alright. Fuck, come on. I'll give a third and a fourth, to be honest. Okay, KJ Hamler's coming to the Redskins. Alright, I think that's it for today. It was fun, though.